Alright, what is up YouTube? It's your boy GCP Nick, or Athena. Well, we got a little shaky start going on here. What's going on? A little shake and bake. And we're here for round 3, best of 1 between my boy Robbie, who's playing Keshi, and myself, playing Athena. What am I doing here? Oh, a little mulligan too here. So, as you guys know, Athena once, discard 1 focus. If I used a card as an energy, aka like discarded, then I can draw a card. And then on attack, generate a focus. Pretty good ability, I do use it quite often. And on the other side we have my boy Robbie playing Keshi, which, discard 1 rage heal at base level 1. And then attacks generate 1 rage. You guys know how it is by now. We're gonna do a little deck cutting, and then I'm gonna draw for turn here. Let's see if I got any cores in my opening hand. That would be pretty good. I did. Not even that. Oh, even better. I got Thom, my boy Thom. I'm rocking a pretty sweet Chicago promo. Excuse me. I didn't actually go and get it. I got it for purchasing some product, which is pretty cool. And that's a good first turn. Playing a core, playing a unit. Looks like Robbie's gonna play a core and another energy face down. So he's also off to a good start. Getting cores in your opening hand, having a turn 1 play, pretty powerful. Wolfpack, classic. We always joke that Shadow's going to be on the top of the deck because I don't think it ever actually has happened where Shadow was on the top, but could you imagine if he was going to draw it next turn and then he just, called it. Anyways, he gets his good boy. His very, very good boy is good boy. We love a good boy. We love a good boy. Sorry. You know how Shadow works by now. He can be rested to intercept an incoming attack. Oh my gosh, what a horrible cut. Jeez. I'm not even using that watch face anymore. Not that matters much. I don't know why though. Anyways, looks like that's it for Robbie's first turn. I mean Keshi's first turn. Gonna throw down another Golem Core. Holy moly. Oh, we're gonna swing with Thom for what? We're gonna swing for Thom for 2. And then I think, I'm gonna swing for 3, but Robbie's gonna go ahead and dog that. Get the good old dog in. We'll bring in Knight Percival, which is a 3-cost 3/4. And he has taunt, so when he is rested, he must be attacked. And he has the phasing mechanic as well. You know how it is. Most phasing units get that +1 damage. Some have different ones. Granted, some have different ones. But Knight Percival's, if he comes in from the energy field for phasing, +1. So he'd be coming in for 4, which is pretty good. But the taunt, the taunt is really what we want. We want to control this game by getting out those taunt units, getting out my own defenders so that I can intercept haste units and, really be in control of the board state. That's kind of the big thing for me. Now, obviously, against Keshi, sometimes that's unavoidable as, Shadow Clone plus Alex can bring in some devastating turns. But, we'll do our best. Oh, we got Baleful here. Looks like... looks like Baleful is going to do his on play, which is pay 1 rage to KO enemy unit costing 2 or less. Looks like Thom is not getting any use here, and I take 3 damage to the face because of that. Now, Baleful's ability, Poke, which is pay 2 rage, gain initiative, which means he can attack rated units, that is pretty strong in my opinion. Especially when you're playing against an Athena deck, which is me, playing a little bit more control. Being able to tag units that I haven't been able to, rest yet or just to force me to kind of avoid that, is pretty strong. It looks like Robbie's going to bring out Wolfsbane here, which basically its only use is giving an extra energy to Keshi. Basically, I don't think I've ever seen it used in its rest and remove in the Keshi deck, at least. So what are we going to get into here on my second turn? Looks like I'm just going to put some cards down and then declare an attack into Keshi for 3. I'd really like to get some nice looking focuses for Athena. You know, like some hollow focuses or whatnot. Okay, we're gonna get my game plan going, guys. This is an updated version of my deck, and I'll put the link to my deck in the description. But I run Phoenix Keep, which gives my 12th army units burn. So when they die, they deal 1 damage to the enemy commander. And we're gonna throw in a couple more 12th army units. This is probably my dream start. So I'm gonna bring out Lima, Thom, and then I'm gonna Thundershock Baleford, which just means he doesn't ready on the next turn. And then I'm gonna swing for 3 with Knight Percival, setting up a taunt. But essentially, like I was saying, how the Phoenix Keep works is that every time a 12th army unit dies, they deal 1 damage to the enemy commander as a burn, and additionally, a focus is moved from my generation area to under the keep. And then whenever I want, I'm able to tap the keep, remove the focus from it, and then summon a unit from my hand that costs up to 3. The max on the keep is 3. So I can have 3 focus underneath, and I can summon a unit costing up to 3. But how that works is if I have 3 focus under the keep, but then I tap it to summon a unit that costs 2, that other focus just goes back. It doesn't do anything. It's not like it's wasted, but it just, you know, if I don't have a 3 cost, doesn't matter. So we're gonna bring in, so we have 1 Taunter up right now, and then just some base units. So we gotta watch out for some haste units. Oh, the misery of playing against haste. Robbie and I actually just split on a collector's box, and oh my gosh. The cards are beautiful from the collector's edition. Oh my gosh. Can't get over how cool they look. Anyways, Robbie's gonna play Sybil here, which has Swordsman. So when it's attacking, he can pay 1 rage to get 2 extra damage. Honestly, one of the most broken cards to bring back for Shadow Clone, because it's essentially if you have the rage, it's essentially a 5. It swings for 5. Plus, let's say you give it the Keshi buff, that's 6. A 2 cost that hits for 6 for the cost of 1 rage. I mean, that is just, yeah, you get the idea. It's pretty strong. So looks like I'm about to get, if I had to predict what was happening here, I'm probably gonna get mauled. Yeah, 3. Yep, I'm getting mauled. So Keshi is attacking me for my Knight Percival for 6, and then is gonna KO my Thom, which means Robbie takes 1. Now, I think that means he's actually at 1 HP. Yeah, he's at 1. We're gonna count here and see how many times my 12th army units deal fire damage, or burn damage, sorry, to the enemy commander, because I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. So that's 1 right there. All right, we're gonna ready up. Ready up. What kind of a turn are we gonna have here? I love the sleeves I have for this deck because they shuffle so easily. You know how sometimes sleeves just shuffle so easily? We're gonna take out that Baleford with Lima. Lena, yeah. What a great unit. A 2-cost 4/4 is broken. Yeah. Beautiful. Just chef's kiss when you're able to keep that unit out. Looks like we're gonna Evo Keshi here. And it's gonna go back up to 10 and level 2, or level 1, sorry. Generate that rage. So now, once per main, Keshi can discard 2 rage to give +1 to units all till the end of turn. And at level 2, it's 1 rage, so it's pretty powerful. I'm gonna play another Lena, the Valiant. You can see where this is going with the Phoenix Keep, I hope. That's kind of the play style. This deck that I've sort of built over the months of playing Athena is the get that Phoenix Keep out early, and hopefully start with a few 12th Army units so that I can kind of build up that burn damage in the early Evos, and then also get out a 3-cost 12th unit for free eventually before potentially switching to the Phase Temple to maybe get some phasing in late game to go for the kill. So that's kind of the strategy I've been building around, and I know there's different ways to play Athena, but this is just one of the ways I've found works decently well. Always open to seeing how stuff goes. Another wolf pack. Fantastic. But your boy's gonna counterspell it. Counterspell. I love counterspell. I love going counterspell. So Robbie's just asking if he gets the rage, but because the spell doesn't resolve, he does not get the rage. Oh, cool. He's just gonna play another one. Oh man, what a waste. What a freaking waste. I can't believe that. Well, how was I supposed to know, I guess, right? How was I gonna know? How did I? But that stopped him from having 2 dogs out and just keeps him to having 1 dog out. So that's not too bad. But that's just so funny that he said, oh yeah, you want to counterspell that? Have another one. Take it again, take another. So he'll get the dog out. He'll get his good boy out. I noticed that he actually has a promo version of Shadow. So I should probably update the card I have to show that. Maybe I'll do that later. But yeah, that's funny. All right. Let's see what we got. So we know that Sybil's coming in for 5 probably, right? That's a no-brainer. Looks like we got another 2. Holy moly. Oh, he's got his own Alice. Now Lena, yeah, Lena is my version of Alice. A 2-cost 4/4. Good for getting, just good for swinging. Or using for shield, honestly, because shielding for 2 is pretty OP, or overpowered. Hopefully you guys like the layout of the videos more. This feels like a more standard way of showing it. You know, everybody can see the cards on both sides. You guys know I'm keeping track of the health now, so you don't feel like you're missing anything. What's happening here? I'm getting sniped for 6, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and trigger my good boy, which is Bastion. So just negate 1 attack. Sorry I didn't put it up on screen. Maybe I can pull it up. Nah, I can't. But just when it rests and removes from the energy field, it just negates an attack targeted at Athena. So even though he didn't make it onto the field, my good boy, doing good boy things. What do we have going on? Yep. Sybil is coming in 4/5 onto Lena. Oh wow. Okay. That's pretty cool. So Keshi will take 1 burn damage. So that's 2. That's 2 burn damage so far. Count it. 2 burn damage. I think I'm only running 10 12th Army units. So in theory, if they all died while the Phoenix Keep was active, that's 10 burn damage. But that's obviously not. Not feasible. Looks like Robbie's gonna bring out Siphon, which gives a +1. Or you can crack it to generate 2 rage, which is pretty powerful. Alright, my turn again. Let's see what we can do here. I'm gonna declare that attack. I'm getting Sybil out of here. Get Sybil out of here. Get Sybil out of here. I'm gonna bring in Azure Wrath for 2, which gives a 5th army unit +1, or gives Athena +2. So it's a good incentive to use it for her. And then I can also crack it for 2 focus. Looks like Robbie's gonna discard a card for 2 shield on my attack and go down to 7 HP. Ooh, what are we tapping? Tapping 3. Another Knight Percival. This is a chibi Knight Percival that I have that I got from just for playing weekly. You know, if you win, you get some packs. So, what a cutie patootie, you know? One of my favorite units, not just because he's a taunter. Oh, looks like I'm putting down Phase Soldier here as well. Oh, wow. So I can't do much this turn, but it looks like I'm gonna have a pretty big next turn, hopefully. We are going to pass it back to Robbie. Nothing crazy about Phase Soldier. I put up the Knight Percival graphic earlier. So Phase Soldier, he's just a 3-cost 4/5 with the ability to get +1 damage if he phases in, making him a 5/5. And if I have the Phase Temple out, for example, then he'd be a 6/5. So he can hit for quite a bit coming in for phase. So the problem with this strategy early on is that it makes phasing a little more difficult. Like, as you know, notice I haven't been able to get my Knight's Vow out as a reserve card. It's just the focus is going to other things early on, right? Like the keep and then the weapon. So it's tough to get that out. I could get it out on turn 2, like my turn 2, which might not be that bad, but you really want to rush the keep out. Oof. Looks like Robbie is paying 5 and playing Garant Silvermane, which has haste, and if you discard 2 rage, then his attack becomes unstoppable. So the defender cannot be activated for this attack. Not good. I don't know how Robbie has this staff card. I don't know where I am like shocked at where he got it from. Oh no, I'm getting feeded. Oh god. Is he gonna shadow clone me right now? The fact that this is a 5-cost 6/5, right? So it's 5-cost 6/5 with unstoppable. Yep, I'm getting shadow cloned. I knew it when I realized that he discarded that Alice as a shield cost, and when I took out Sybil, that it was coming in for quite a bit. Anyways, that's how Shadow Clone works. Return 2 Crimson Shadow units with a cost of 2 or less from the discard. They gain haste for the turn, and then Keshi gets +1 damage for each unit. So I just got hit 4, 5, 6. So I'm on 1 HP. Alice is gonna smack me for 4, which will evo me. So I go down to 0 and then back up to 10. And now I can discard 3 focus to draw a card. Which sounds good, but I literally have never been in a position to do that. I've definitely done the Prodigy one before, where once per upkeep I discard that card to then draw a card. When I discard, sorry. I'm gonna take 4 more from Alice, and then I'm gonna take like 7 from Garrett. What am I supposed to do here? I'm tapped out. Yeah, nothing. I Evo. I'm Evo 2 already. Yep, I generate a focus, draw a card, and yeah, wow. We have severely lost control of this game. It is slipping away like crazy. Well, on the plus side, my Athena level 2 is that I can now discard 2 focus to draw a card, so it keeps getting better. Good heavens, I am getting absolutely demolished. Like, I don't know, I guess that's just the power of haste, honestly. Like, I just got evo'd twice in 1 turn. No? Yeah, I did. Yeah, and then my Lena is gonna get clicked. Count it, that's 3. That's 3 burn damage, though. We're almost halfway to an evo here. I can't believe it. I'm at a loss for words. This is, I mean, yeah, this is the power of Keshi, though. The haste units, Shadow Clone really gives you board control for a turn, which is fine because you're meant to swing with them anyways. But look at that, Robbie was able to tap 5 energy and do that much damage to me. I don't even know. He did 10 obviously minimum, but he probably did closer to 15 damage in just that 1 turn because I was already weak. More honestly, probably did closer to 20 there. Board state returns, it's not doing too bad for me. At least I have a lot of cards in hand right now because I basically just drew 4 cards. Okay, we're gonna crack the keep here, return that 3 focus, and summon Balin the Firm for free, like I mentioned. So he is a defender, so I'm able to intercept incoming attacks with him. And then on KO, he has the same on KO as Thom, where I can discard a focus to draw a card. So I'm gonna declare an attack for 5 into Garrett. Take him out. I'm unsure why that wasn't intercepted by Shadow. We take those. Whew, what a brutal one. I have to gain board control here, I think. So, what can I do? I don't know. I can't see my hand right now, but I can't do too many more turns of. Oh right, my attack generated a focus. Okay, this is rare. I almost never do this, but I'm cracking my weapon for the 2 focus generation. Clearly, I need something big here. Or I'm gonna, well, I definitely know I need something big here. Okay, yeah. I'm playing Queen's Champion for 4. I think the reason I'm playing it is because I need the 2 armor. So I get to bring up a summon a cost of 3 or less 5th Army unit from the energy field to the battleground. I'm gonna move up that Phase Soldier. And yeah, Athena gets +1 damage this turn. I've already attacked. Phase Soldier gets +1, so he's coming in for 5 right now. And yep, he's gonna dog that. That makes sense because that's going in right into him. So now my Knight Percival, he's also swinging for 4. All right, looks like I'm gonna declare the attack with Percival into, and I'm gonna put a Spirit Punch on it, so it's giving +3. And then I draw a card. I don't even know if I draw the card, to be honest with you. Ooh, I get the Evo. Let's go. I'm pretty sure I did not draw a card, which is kind of crazy that I missed that opportunity. And then I'm gonna pay 2 for another Lena. So I now have complete board control and 2 armor going into the next turn. That honestly was probably the right thing to do there. I didn't draw a card from Spirit Punch. I blundered that so hard. Because once I let that resolve and I don't, it's just like a missed trigger. So I can't go back and be like, whoa, I forgot to draw a card. But I didn't see a card get drawn there, so that's my bad. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite me in the butt. Anyways, Keshi's level 2 Evo is that once per main, she can discard a Rage to give all her units, Crimson Shadow units, +1 damage till the end of turn. And she keeps the other stuff, which is, you know, discard to heal. So let's see what Robbie can do to try and bring this game back. I currently have a Taunt active, so he has to attack that. And I also have an Intercept active. Alright, he's gonna Shadow Vision. If I had to guess what he was looking for in this kind of look through, it's either, well, he only has 4 energy right now, so it's got to be either a 4-cost haste unit or a core that will either, one of his cores that either negates an attack or readies up 2 energy. If I had to guess, that's what he's going for. But we will see. I love that every commander has the ability to look through their deck for something. And it looks like he did, in fact, pick the Keshi core. Yeah, that's probably a good spot, a good thing for him to do. Is it enough? Honestly, I still think I'm way behind here. My board, for sure, in a better spot, absolutely. But actually, I take that back. I think I'm in a much better spot right now. This turn, he can find a way to get rid of Knight Percival, which would be just to swing into him. But then I take 2 less damage per attack, right? So I just realized now that he actually has 5 energy at his fingertips now, because he can put that core down and replace something, or you can just put it down and then he'll have 5. So he'll have, yeah, this is a tough spot for me. And if I'm thinking about it from his side, I'm thinking that I need to bait out the Intercept and kill the Taunter as quickly as possible. And it resolved. So he's gonna go ahead and generate a focus for that. Okay. Let me count how much damage I'm threatening right now. So right now, 3, 7, 10. Well, I wouldn't attack with Balin. So 7, 11, 15. So right now, without my commander, my units are doing 15. Plus my commander, that's 20. So this is a... He definitely has to do something about this. He's got to get me to get rid of some units here. There's so much complexity that to this game that isn't just play unit, go face. Oh yeah, so this is the Keshi core that prevents damage from 1 attack. Yep, see, so that right there, that stalls it out for another. Well, here's the thing though, if he wants to keep that core up so that he negates an attack, he still only has 4 energy at his fingertips. He can't afford to use that right now. If I lose this game, it's because I didn't draw that card off Spirit Punch. I'm just kidding. Just kidding, but that would for sure trigger me a little bit. Alright. It looks like he is going to keep that core up. So he's going to tap 3. Of course. Literally the worst unit in the... I hate this unit so freaking much. Oh, Iron Fur. Okay. Okay. That's going to stall it out a little bit as well. Anyways, how Alex works is he's a 3-cost haste unit, hits for 4. But what is strong about him is he can pay 2 to buff all Crimson Shadow units +1. And as you know, Keshi can also buff all Crimson Shadow units +1. It's not looking good. Yep. Percival's gonna go down to the Keshi swing for 5. Oh, don't tell me I'm getting feeded again. Yeah, I am. Yep, we're getting Savage Roared. Yep. Honestly, though, I loved Robbie's winner card, Savage Roar. He deserves that. He earned that for sure. If he did, he did. Yeah. Ready your commander, and then Crimson Shadow units getting +1. So you can see how quickly this is snowballing away from me. He's able to. So Alex is now swinging for 5. Oh, I think Robbie's asking about. Okay, he's gonna crack the sword for 2 rage. Robbie's asking about when he can use Keshi's ability, which is it states during main, so you have to do it before a combat. So he's doing it right now. So he's giving all units +1, and then he's swinging again into me for 5. So I'm taking 5 -2, so I'm only taking 3, which is not bad because of Queen's Champion. But here's the thing: now his units are swinging for 5 each. Alice 5 and Alex 5. Then he's gonna use Alex's attack and ability, which is pay 2, to give them +1 again. So he's hitting for 6. So they're both hitting for 6. So I have to intercept one of them. So that's 6. So that's 3. Oh, so that's 3. That's now 3 burn damage we've done this game. And Alice is now swinging in for 6, which is 4. No, I can't count. I literally can't count. So yeah, that's just so insane. And now Robbie has Iron Fur active, so he's taking -1 on all my attacks as well. So now all of a sudden I don't have enough damage to win this turn, because he also has the ability to crack a core to prevent an attack. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. Either way, Alex is the worst unit in the game. I hate him so much. I hope he trips and falls and stubs his toe. Well, I mean, I have to go for the kill anyway, right? So I think I'm declaring an attack into Robbie for 5. Because that will put him at, what? Yeah, 9? Yep, he cracks the core, negates the attack. That's unfortunate. Okay. We're gonna take out Alex with Lena. Lena, my goat. As you can see here, I still haven't brought out Knight's Vow. Pretty sure I don't. I mean, at this point, I'm pretty sure I don't. That's too much. Face Soldier into Alice. And then we're going Face Soldier into Robbie for 4, which will be 3 because of Iron Fur. It's crazy how I went from having lethal when I ended my turn to only dealing 3 damage to him on this turn. It's crazy how quickly the game changes. Ooh, I was able to bring in Balin again, so that's another interceptor. So I may just live, and I bring in Soul Guard armor. I don't know what like this. That is way too late to be doing that. I should have just saved that focus for, I don't know, something else. I could have drawn a card, or I could have discarded it when Balin died to draw. I don't know. That kind of seemed like a waste to me. Maybe not. Maybe not. Can I survive 7 damage this turn? Now, Robbie has no more feats left, so he can't hit me for 10, so he can only hit me for 5, plus I have Balin out. So technically right now, Robbie is doing 0 damage to me. But Robbie is tapping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh god. Oh, Jacqueline. Oh god. Oh. But he has no rage. He has no rage. Iron Fur again? Oh my. This guy. How lucky is this guy? Look at that. He should have played Iron Fur first. He should have tapped the temple first. He could have executed something. Wow. This is a huge misplay. Wow. So Robbie's going into me for 5, and he gave the buff. So I'm going to play Thunder Shield here to prevent 2. and generate a focus. So I'm going to take 3 damage, go down to 4 HP. Thunder Shield, great card. Great card. Love that card. So now Keshi's swinging for 6, and I'm going to intercept that with Balin. What my goat, you know what I'm talking about? And Robbie takes a 4th point of damage. Is that 4 points? Or is that 5? I think that might be. I think that's 4 points of chip damage. Maybe 5 done. That's pretty good, right? But that's it. He's tapped out. I think I have it here. I think I win. I honestly think that I survived. Because right now he has 10 health, right? And I have 5 from my commander. Unless he's got a lot of discards in hand right now, I think. Yep, Athena's Blessing for the +2, so I'm swinging for 7. Generate a focus from that. Generate a focus from the attack, but I can't. So he's gonna heal 1, take 1, and Iron first, so he's only taking 5. Maybe it's closer than I think. Lena is coming in for 4, which is 3, so that's 2, and then there we go. The soldiers go in and do work. Thanks for watching, guys.